All right, so let's come to our comfortably seated position and relax here. Listen to our bowl, focusing on the present moment. One hand on the heart, the other under the abdomen. 3 deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And today we're going to do Sitali. So Sitali pranayama, remember that? That's where we stick our tongue out like a straw and draw in our breath, and then draw the tongue back in and release through the nose. If your tongue can't make that straw, then just fold your tongue in half and make the straw the other way. So sticking out your tongue, breathing in. Hold the tongue in, hold the breath, exhale through the nose. Again. Do it at your own pace now. One last time. Yeah, we're going to just massage our face a little bit today. So placing your hands on your temples. Begin to massage there. And then bringing your hands to your cheekbone area. Begin to massage there. Feeling around your face for any points of tension. Working to the jawline. Under the ears. Down the sides of the neck. Reaching back and massaging the neck and the shoulders. And shake it out. One hand to the head, draw your ear to your shoulder. And the other side. Come to center, open the chest up, drop your shoulders back, drop your head back. Lips together. Come to center, interlace your fingers behind your head, draw your chin into your chest. Come to center for seated twist. Take a deep breath in, stretch one arm up. Exhale, plant the hand behind you, other hand outside of knee. Deep breath here. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist, coming to look over your shoulder slowly. Slowly come back to center. Deep breath here, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to center. Other side, deep breath in. Exhale, plant the hand. Other hand outside of me. Deep breath here. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist gently, slowly. Slowly and carefully unwind. Deep breath at center, stretching up. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, come to center. Drop the chin to the chest, roll your head to one side. And then the other side. One more time on each side. Coming to center, let's roll the shoulders. And the other way. One hand to the mat, the other toward the sky, gaze up. And the other side. Coming to center, we're going to get into our tabletop position or cat and cow. Taking a deep breath in, drop the belly, raise the head for your cow. Exhale, arch the back, tuck the chin in for your cat. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, back to cat. Inhale, last cow. Exhale, last cat. And then coming to center, have your knees together, drop your hips to one side. And then the other side. Come to center, lock your elbows so your arms stay straight, drop your chest towards the mat, push your chest forward, bring it up, around, and down. Again, really squeezing your shoulder blades together as you come down and stretching them apart as you come up. And one last time. And then come to tabletop. Take your hands and walk them up the mat so that they're more than one hand length above where they were before. Raise your feet off the ground and drop your hips. Push your shoulders back, gaze up, point your toes. You want to engage your whole body. If you can do it. If you can't, just do the best you can. Come back to table, open up the knees, sink back on your heels, stretch your arms out in front of you, spread your fingers open wide, connect your third eye to the mat. Envision drawing in that beautiful earth energy in through your palms, in through your third eye, rippling it through your body until it reaches your toes. Give your toes a little wiggle, and then come up to table. So we're ready to start working on our balance. Extend one leg and the opposite arm. Flex the foot, push the heel back. Draw it in, stretch it out in child's pose. And the other side. Extend the opposite leg and its opposite arm. Flex the foot, push the heel back. And bring it in. Stretch it out in child's pose. Coming back to tabletop. If you can come into a down dog, that's what we're going to do now. If not, just stay in your tabletop and stretch one leg out at a time. So tuck the toes, raise the hips up. Coming into your down dog, pedal your legs here. Pause, push both heels down towards the mat. Draw the chin into the chest. Release your head, give it a shake. Look forward. Walk up to the top of the mat. Deep breath in, stretch up. Bringing your hands to prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose. And give it a shake and a twist. Opening up the legs more than hip distance apart, put a bend in the knees. Let's do our big hip circles. Really bend as you come forward. Bend back as you go back. And then change direction. And then come up to center. Extend one leg to the side, circle 3 times. Change direction. Draw the leg in, twist out. And the other side. Change direction. Draw the leg in, twist out. Extend one leg, point the toes, flex the foot, point and flex, point and flex. Last time, point and flex, and circle the foot. Change direction. And draw it in, twist out. And the other side. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Last time, point and flex, and circle. Change direction. Draw it in, twist out. And we'll do swimming arms, front crawl. Put a sway in it, so you're really stretching the back out. And change direction. And come to center, shake it out, twist it out. Super brain yoga. Left arm crosses over chest, grasp the earlobe, thumbnail pointing forward. Right arm crosses over, grasp the earlobe, thumbnail pointing forward, tongue to the roof of your mouth. Chair pose 15 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15, and shake it all out. Twist out. Take a deep breath here. Stretch your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward, reaching for your toes. Bring your hands to your knees for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to knees. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way up to prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose. Give it a shake and a twist. We're going to come into our tree pose now. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Float the arms down. Catch one of your legs. Bring it out to the side, slide the foot in. Hold it right there, or raise it to your calf, or tuck it into your thigh. Or if you want to give it a try, you can bring your foot up so it's in a half lotus position. When you're ready and steady, grow your branches. Making a mudra if you like with your fingers or at heart center or above your head. If you're finding you need more of a challenge, pull your tummy in tight. Give your glutes a squeeze. If you need to hold on to a chair, that's fine. And release. Take it out, twist it out. So other side. Deep breath in, stretch up. Float the arms down. Grabbing the other knee, bring it out to the side, slide the foot in, or raise it. staring at your drishti or your point in front of you. Grow your branches when you're ready. Making a mudra if you like. And pull your tummy and give your glutes a squeeze if you can do it. And release. Give it a shake and a twist. So today we're going to be doing our half moon. If you have that block, you might want to use it. You don't actually need it. You can just reach for the ground. You can also use a chair or a stool. So I'm going to have my block about a foot, or a little bit more than a foot away from my right foot. So facing that block, take a deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, hand to the block or your chair or your stool or the floor. Your fingertips, or your arms are long, you just might reach for the floor. So I like to have my block on the median level. Step your left leg back. Reach your left arm up. This might be enough of a challenge for you right here, but if you can come into a full half moon, draw your left leg up. And then flex your foot, and then that will be your full half moon. And bring it in. Give it a shake and a twist. So we're going to try the other side. So place the block in front of your left foot. Take a deep breath and stretch up. Come down, resting your left hand to the floor or your block or your chair. Step your right leg back. Reach your right arm up. You might just want to stay right there. Or if you can do it, raise your right leg up. If you can come into a full half moon, flex your foot. And then draw it in. And give it a shake and a twist. So we're ready for a moon salutation. Take a deep breath and stretch up. Grasp one of your wrists and draw over to the side. Gaze neutral or look up for your crescent moon. Come to center, deep breath in, stretch up. Grasp your other wrist, draw over to the side, gaze neutral or look up. Come to center, open into your star. Lift your toes up, clamp them down. Envision drawing that beautiful earth energy in through the feet, up to the core. Tuck in your tummy, tuck in your glutes. Roll your shoulders back and down away from the ears. Stretch your fingers wide. Close your eyes and envision giving the universe a great big hug. Now flip your palms so they face the sky. Drop your head back, lips together. You can envision floating up to the sky. Come back to center. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Drop your hands down. Open the chest up. Drop your head back, lips together. Come back to center. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, folding forward. Drawing your arms up, keeping your head loose. Drop your head. Allow the gravity to pull your head closer to the earth. Release your arms. Take one hand, bring it outside your opposite ankle. Draw the other arm up. Gaze neutral or look up. And switch sides. Come to center, grasp the elbows, drop the head, and from the waist, sway side to side. Get a little lower with each sway. Keep your head nice and loose. Come to center, take a deep breath in. Stretch the arms all the way up. To prayer. To heart center, open up into your goddess. So goddess arms, open your feet up. Sink into goddess. Lift the toes up, clamp them down. Draw that earth energy in through the feet, up through the core. Tuck in the tailbone, tuck in the abs. Roll your shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Give your glutes a squeeze. And release them. Hands to heart center. Heel toe in. You can come into a garland pose or a cobbler's pose. It's your choice. You're coming into garland, drop there. Press your elbows against your legs, really opening up. And we're going to hold it here for 30 seconds. Or if you prefer, you can come all the way down into a cobbler's pose. So hold it there, but I'll demonstrate cobblers. So these are your hip openers, and we hold it so that we can really get the hips open. Now we're going to come down on one knee. So I'm going to use my pad, protect my knee. And by the way, I'm on pavers. They're very hard concrete flooring here. So I have doubled up my mat. So I have more cushioning. So you can always do that if you feel that you need some more cushioning. Extend the other leg, lift the foot up, draw the toes toward you. You might want to push the heel down the mat for more stretch. And the other side. Lift the foot up, draw the toes toward you. Push the heel maybe a bit down the mat. And draw it in. So let's do our camel pose. So for camel pose, beyond the balls of your feet, hands to your lower back, open up the chest, drop the head back. You can stay right there, or you can bring your fingertips to your heels. If that doesn't work for you, open up your legs a little wider, sink down, place your fingertips on the heels, and then come up from there. And then we're going to counter that with rabbit pose. So flatten out the feet. Bring your head to the mat as close to your knees as possible. Reach for your heels. And then push your butt up in the air. So you really want to be stretching out your lower back and stretching open your shoulder blades. And we are ready to come into our staff pose. So hopefully you guys have a belt or a strap or even a stretchy band. So for your staff pose, feet are flexed. Taking your band. If you don't have any of that, you'll just fold forward. You can always use one of your regular belts. Take them out of your pen. So, taking a deep breath and stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, wrap your feet. Walk your hands towards your feet. Hold it there. Coming back up, release one foot. Tuck that foot into your thigh. Still holding onto the strap. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward, walking your hands towards your foot. Walk back, switch feet. Tuck the other foot into the thigh. Straight back, deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. And release the strap. Shake it out a little bit. So we're ready for bridge pose. Give yourselves a full body stretch and then bend your legs. Reach your fingertips to your heels. Feet hip distance apart. Raise your hips up. Roll your shoulders underneath you. You can press your hands into the mat or make a fist with your fingers and press your fist into the mat. Squeeze your knees together. Slowly come down, full body stretch. Roll onto your tummy. And today we're going to do a half bow. So have your right forearm parallel to the top of the mat. Bend up your left leg, reach your left arm and grab the left foot. Kick into that, your foot into your hand. Push up from your pelvic area and your right forearm is supporting you. Gaze forward, lips together. Release, rest your head on your forearm. And the other side. So support yourself with your left forearm, bend up your right foot, reach around, grab that right foot with your right hand, kick into your hand, push up from your pelvic area, gazing forward, lips together. And release, rest your head for a couple of moments. And we're ready to try side plank. Now, I know side plank is difficult, so I'm giving you options here. You don't have to do a full side plank. And definitely, Myra, you won't be able to do this with your hand. So, come to your staff pose. Open up your legs. Support yourself. I'm supporting myself with my right hand, so it doesn't really matter which side you start with first. Flip your feet to one side. So first option is you raise up your hips and then drop your knee. Stretch the other arm up. So you can stay right here. If you want to keep it at the next level, have your legs straight out. If you want to go into a full half plank, you place one foot on top of the other. If you want to take it to an even more difficult level, you can bring your legs into a tree pose or a star pose. So just take it to whatever level you can. And then slowly come down. Give it a shake. Okay, we're going to try that on the other side. Open up the legs. Take your left hand, plant it behind you. Flip your feet to the other side. Raise your hips off the ground. Drop your knee if you have to. Stretch your other arm up. If you can do it, have both your legs straight, or one on top of the other, or tree pose or star pose. And then slowly come down and give it a shake. So the tree pose, star pose, that's more advanced. I thought I'd just show it to you because I don't know, maybe you can do it. I can't see you guys. So let's take a full body stretch here. Come up to your staff pose. Have your hands on either side of your hips. Flex your feet, rock up, raising your hips up, drop your head back for reverse tabletop. And then come down. We're going to do thread the needle today, so it's also known as the 4. So full body stretch. Bending your legs, place your right foot on top your left knee. Feed your right hand through the eye of the needle or the hole. Interlace your fingers around your left thigh. Push your right elbow into your right thigh away from you while you draw your left thigh toward you. You can flex your feet if you like, or point your toes as long as you're fully engaged. Now, here comes the best part. Just tilt to your left side about an inch to an inch and a half. Why is it the best part? Because this is the part that's really stretching your piriformis muscle. So just you're tilting until you can feel that stretch in your muscle. It's also good if you have sciatica on that side. And come back to center, full body stretch. And the other side. So bending up your legs, take your left foot, put it on top of your right knee. Take your left arm, thread it through the eye of the needle. Interlace your fingers behind your right leg. Bend that leg. Press your left elbow against your left thigh while you're drawing your right thigh in. You can point your toes or flex your feet. Now tilt to the right about an inch to an inch and a half, wherever you feel that pull, that stretching in your piriformis muscle. And then come back to center, full body stretch. And we are ready to work on our abs. So tucking your hands underneath your hip. Raise your legs up. Flex your feet. You can remain like this in the legs up the wall position. Or if you can't do all of the ab work, you can always take a break and come into legs up the wall position. So if you're doing the ab work, point your toes, lower for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hovering, crisscross, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in, rock side to side. Raise the legs back up. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse your legs up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in. Rock side to side. Raise the legs back up. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flutter kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in. Rock side to side. And last time, raise the legs up. Lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in. Rock side to side. Come into a laughing baby pose just to counter that. So have your soles of your feet parallel to the floor. Reach up, grab the outside of your feet, draw your legs straight down so your shins are 90-degree angle to the floor, and then give a little rock side to side. And full body stretch. So we are all done. So let's come into Savasana. Relax your arms on either side of you. Make a T shape with your body. So before Savasana, let's do a supine twist. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock your knees to one side. Gazing at your opposite arm. And the other side. Gaze at your opposite arm. Back to center, full body stretch. Relax your arms on either side of you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale any tension that might be left in your body. Take another deep breath in. Envision breathing in love from the universe. And exhaling your own loving and peaceful vibrations to the world and the universe. Envision me placing my hands on your shoulders and applying some pressure to your shoulders. So just press your shoulders into the mat and then release your shoulders. Feel your arms and legs melting into the earth. The gravity of the earth pulling your whole body down toward the center of the earth. And your body melting into the earth. We'll stay here in Shavasana for about half a minute. Beginning with the Tinsha symbols, ending with the Tinsha symbols. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, hands and feet. Draw your knees into your chest. Give a little sway side to side. Rock into your fetal position. Come up into your comfortably seated position. So thank you all for joining me today. From my heart to yours. Namaste.